A revolutionary way to scale your Facebook ads in 2018 and onwards. What is up everyone, Shri Kanase here and welcome to another Shopify video. We're going to be going back to an old topic which I have already made a video on, which is Facebook ad scaling. Now before you watch this video, if you haven't already watched that video, the link should have popped up in the top right. It is really important that you check out that video first before looking at this one, because the strategies mentioned in those videos still apply to this day. And the strategies that I'm about to go over in this new video are going to be the new ones which you can use along with the old ones in the previous video. So again, really important for you to check out that video as well. But if you're new to this channel, like always, make sure to smash that subscribe button down below. It takes literally 2 seconds, but you stay up to date with the quality content I'm putting out basically every single week. And this is like the content that is really gonna get your e-commerce game to the next level. A lot of the gurus fear showing this kind of content because it really adds more competition. But in my opinion, there's no more noble thing to do than help out other people, because we're humans after all. And I make these really value-based videos because there was a point where I was struggling as well, and I know how difficult it is to have people tell you wrong info or somewhat avoid telling you anything at all. So that's why I'm here showing you guys these amazing tricks. But enough of that, let's go ahead and jump into this video. Now this is a specific scaling method which I just found out in the past month, and it has blown my mind away to realize that I was not utilizing this during a lot of the times that I was scaling products. It is really crazy how well this method works, and it really goes to show that you need to try different things in order to find stuff that works for you. And that is exactly what I was focusing on these past few months, especially since there was a lot of fluctuations with Facebook ads. And I personally found that this scaling method is doing really well despite all of the fluctuations, so it's really worth the try if you're in the scaling phase. But this method is called CBO, also known as Campaign Budget Optimization. So let's go ahead and write that down for you guys. So it's called Campaign Budget Optimization. And let me go ahead and unbold this really quick. Alright guys, so campaign budget optimization is basically looking over our ads that are already running, and in order to use the scaling method, again, you're gonna have to have ads that are working really well, and preferably you want to have more than 5 ad sets that are working really well. So in campaign budget optimization, what we basically do is we go ahead and duplicate all of the 5 ad sets that are working really well into a brand new campaign. And instead of having a budget for these 5 campaigns, we set a budget for the campaign in general. So let me also write this down. And just to let you know, I will be showing you guys exactly how it's done on my ads manager account. So duplicate all working ad sets into a brand new campaign. And it is really important that you only have 5 to 6 ad sets per campaign budget optimized campaign. So let's also write that down. Have max 6 ad sets inside this campaign. The main reason why we only have 6 ad sets per budget optimized campaign is so that our campaign has ample amount of budget to distribute over all of the ad sets, and that is exactly what a CBO does. A CBO basically establishes a certain budget for the overall campaign, and when you add 5 to 6 ad sets within that campaign, the CBO goes ahead and distributes that budget throughout all your campaigns. But the interesting thing is, it's going to distribute more of that budget to the ad sets that are working the best. So let me go ahead and write down specific ad sets for you in this Google Doc, and I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. Alright guys, so let's imagine that we have 6 ad sets inside of a specific campaign. So let me also write that down actually. So campaign 1, and this is a CBO. It has a budget within itself. So within the CBO, we have 6 ad sets. So let's say the CBO, we put the budget at $50 per day. So $50 per day. And we schedule it to run starting from 12 a.m. So starting from 12 a.m., what this CBO does is it goes ahead and starts distributing that $50 budget across all of these ad sets. So not just one or ad set number 3, all of them. And after a certain point, Facebook decides which ad sets are winning and starts spending a majority of this budget to those ad sets. So let's say after 12 hours, this ad set has spent around $13. This one has spent only $2. And this one has spent $23. And again, this one has spent a low budget, only $1. And this one, let's say $10. And this one, $5. And this is exactly how a CBO works. it distributes this budget across the ad sets and only gives a majority of it to the ad sets working well. So ad set number 3 got $23 of budget accumulated only because it was the best performing ad set, and Facebook knows which ones are the best performing. So this is really an amazing way to start scaling your ad sets all together instead of doing it one by one. But again, my old methods still work. Make sure to check the video out if you haven't already, but let's go ahead and jump into my ads manager to show you guys exactly how it works. Alright guys, so I'm here in my ads manager in a very old ad account, which I barely even use. It was used only for testing. But right now I'm at the ad set level. Usually what you want to be doing is going to your campaigns and selecting the campaign of your winning product. So whatever the winning product is, just click on the campaign and you'll see all of the ad sets within that winning product campaign. And let's assume that these top 6 ad sets that I have are the best performing ones. So what we will do in order to create a CBO is go ahead and choose our best performing ad set. So for us, we're going to imagine these top 6 are the best ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, it's really important to have 6 max ad sets within a CBO. And all we're going to do is click on duplicate. And once you do that, this window should pop up. You want to click on new campaign because we're going to be creating a brand new campaign. And objective is going to be conversions. Make sure to uncheck the marketplace placement unless you're testing with it. But just give your campaign a name. It could be anything such as test CBO for in this case. So test CBO. It should be the product name dash CBO for yours. And then click on duplicate. And once it's done duplicating, you should see all of the ad sets within that specific campaign. Alright guys, so these are the 6 duplicated ad sets within the specific campaign. So go ahead and go back to the campaign level and check the campaign which you just duplicated it into. This is the one that we just created, so we're going to click on the checkbox and we're going to click on edit. Alright guys, so this is what you should be seeing. I have hidden out the left portion of this page just because it has some of ad set names, but this is the main portion that we want to focus on. So the main thing that we're interested in is the try campaign budget optimization. So if we read what it says that you can set a budget at the campaign level and Facebook is going to distribute it across the ad sets. So exactly what I was explaining before. And the best performing ad sets are going to be allocated more budget. This is exactly what we're interested in. So what we want to do is where it says budget optimization, we want to switch this to on. And once you do that, this is what pops up. It says campaign budget. You can set a daily budget or a lifetime budget. So for now, if you're trying to scale the product, I would recommend a daily budget of $50 per day. This is what I have been testing with. Basically, any of the ad sets doing really well, I group them together in one single CBO and I start the budget at $50 per day. And campaign bid strategy, we want to leave it at lowest cost. And once you've done that, it's easy as pressing publish and you're good to go. Your CBO has been created. Your CBO should basically start running whenever you scheduled it at. But once it's running, you can then go to the ad set level and look at the ad set specifically and turn off all the ones which cross your profit margin without any sales. Because there will be some ad sets which cross your profit margin and won't get sales. You want to immediately cut those off and let Facebook still spend money to those working really well. Guys, this is the newest scaling method which has been working really well for me. Let me know down in the comment section once you try this out how it went for you, whether it worked for you or not. And as always, I'm always here to help you guys, so do let me know down in the comment section if you have any questions or confused in any of the step. But if you guys found any type of value in this video, leave me a like down below. It takes about a second, but it motivates me to put out even more videos just like these ones. And I'll see you guys next time.